Hello, in case anybody's in here, I am dead tired. This weekend just killed me. Sorry, excuse me. How are you guys today? In case anybody's in here, I see there's only two in here, so I'm probably not going to stay on that long. I'm dead tired. I had, well, I had three grandbabies staying here all weekend, and then we went to visit another four, so we had seven altogether. Was was let's say it was hi Samara. I was I mean it was fun. Yesterday we went to Keystone Safari Park and I got burnt. Oh my God, I was out in the sun, it was so hot. Um, but it was fun. Oh, they sure did, Samara. They sure did. Well, that and being out in the sun all day, that didn't help either. Being out in the sun. And we had like two real long days. Saturday, we left the house at, I think it was 11 in the morning and didn't get home until 10 at night. And then, of course, Friday, when we went to pick them up, that was 3 hours there and 3 hour, watched two T-ball games and then came back home. So that was 3 hours back. So that was another 6 hours. Saturday, it was we left the house at 11, never got home until 10. And then yesterday was the safari park, and we left the house at 11 again, drove them home, had to stop. Of course, they're kids, so they're always hungry. So you had to stop and get something to eat. I know that was fun though. Hey, vegan. Thank you. Oh, cool. Glad you did. How are you doing, vegan? Let me share you out too. Um, yeah, so dead. I was dead. I'll tell you what, I went to sleep last night and it was like, wow, I can't believe I even made it through the weekend. Vegan, I'm gonna pin your link to the top of the chat. I don't know. Hi, Carol. I'm just telling everybody about how like dead tired I am. Honestly, can barely even talk. That's your link. And vegan, if you want to keep posting your links so people know who you are. Um, I- I think the sun made me really tired yesterday because I'm not used to I haven't been out in the sun that much well, in 2 years, if you think about it, because last summer, was such a weird summer with all the pandemic going on and stuff. So being out in the sun all day, that kicked my ass. And then watching the kids, like the little one especially. And then she went for a pony ride. So that was her thrilling. And the other one wanted to go for a pony ride, but he weighed too much. So he was a little too big to go on the pony. So he wanted to go on, but that's all right. My husband's going to take him horseback riding. So, how are you guys? Did anyone do anything exciting this weekend? I'm telling you what, this weekend kicked my butt. Seriously. I need to like, I need to get in shape or something. And we couldn't do like when you only have like 2 days, you don't have the time to do all the things that you really want to do. So I didn't really do all the things I wanted to do, but no, that's okay. You worked yesterday with the pooches. I want to get a poochie poochie. Carla, I had to sit out in the Saturday and Sunday of our All Stars baseball for our 9-year-old grandson in 10. Oh, did you get burnt? I mean, we walked around the park, so yeah, it did feel hot yesterday. It was really hot. They actually had strategically placed fans that were blowing like mists of water. And yeah, 106. That's crazy. It was only in the 80s, but in the sun, like when there's no breeze or anything and it's kind of humid, it feels like it's 100 degrees, seriously. And then we went through the drive-through where we were feeding the animals, and I had the little one on my lap, and she got freaked out with the buffaloes, and I did too. To be honest with you, when they stick their freaking heads in the car, I got freaked out myself. So I was like jumping over to my husband's side, and I was like, "Shut that window!" And he's like, "I can't. His head's in the window." I'm like, "Oh my god, this thing is huge. These buffalo are huge. I mean, they're gentle and every. Hi, Shaggy girl. They're gentle and everything, but they're just slimy and oh god." But the little one that was on my lap, she was taking the food in her hand and throwing it at them. And then and when the stupid buffalo stuck his head in our window, she was like crawling on my husband. On his side, there was another one sticking his head in the window. Oh my God. We were like, oh, seriously. We were both freaking out. And then and then the emus were coming up. I think it was the emus. Oh, some kind of big bird. And she went to feed them. And things like they pick they pick, you're supposed to hold your hand straight, flat. And she like, she cupped her hand and she was like, ow, it hit me. Oh, it was funny. It was funny. We had so much fun. We really did. It was fun. The little one, I think she got the most kicked out of it. Most of Yeah, the emus, yeah. They're huge. Oh my God. And there was eggs, like there was where in the emu enclosure, there were these huge eggs in there. Like I'm telling you, they looked like the size of footballs almost. Well, maybe a small football. They were huge. And then there was like mandrills. They're like a kind of in the ape family, but it was so hot that most of the animals weren't really that active. Even the lions were just laying in their cages, they're not moving around. Um, I think next time we'll take them to the Pittsburgh Zoo. So they, we really like going there. And there's way more animals at the Pittsburgh Zoo. So yes, there were reindeer. There were. They're beautiful. Yes, we were feeding the reindeer. You can't feed the reindeer by hand, but they have these little things that you can throw the food down into. There were reindeer. God, their horns are like so like furry. There was all kinds of there was a big black bear and a big brown bear. Um what else was there? There were certain different kinds of birds. There was Yeah, it's kind of looks like velvet. And some of them have like these huge, 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 huge horns. Like, I mean, huge. We had fun. I mean, it was fun, especially going through that the drive-through. We laughed so much when the little one was sick of laughing. She was laughing at her sister in the back seat because her sister was like, "Okay, buddy," and then the animal that stuck his head in the window grabbed because you have these feed buckets, right? And it grabbed, "Hi, Ems," and they grabbed the feed bucket and the whatever it was, I can't remember what kind of animal it was, pulled the feed bucket away, well, tried to pull it away from her because she was like holding it up so the animal could, I can't remember what kind of animal it was, some kind of a deer in the deer family was eating out of the bucket, and it grabbed hold of the bucket and pulled it, and she pulled it back. They were having like a tug of war with this bucket. It was so funny. It was hilarious. How are you this morning, Ems? I bet you went golfing this weekend because we passed a lot of golf courses this weekend, and that's all you could see is golfers, 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 golfers. I mean, it was so hot though. I mean, I don't even know if I would have golfed this weekend. But of course, if you're an avid golfer, you're going to be golfing because there's a golf course right by where we went, where that park is. But it was fun. It was fun. I'll tell you, those kids kicked my ass. They did. They kicked my butt. Well, there's never downtime. No golfing all weekend. We had my grandma's surprise 80th birthday, so I was super busy preparing for it. Spent yesterday recovering. No, I think we all are beat from this weekend. I don't know. Ms. Behaven was moving all weekend, so we haven't heard hide nor hair of her this morning, but saw a few pictures of her house. Oh my God, so beautiful. Um, so she's moving in her place. Um, I'm trying to recover because these kids, I swear to God, they never stop. And it's just like once you do one thing with them, they want you to do. They wanted milkshakes at 10 o'clock at night. I said, no, not at 10 o'clock at night. We are all going to bed. I was so tired. I was so tired. I swear, um, my kids. I went to sleep. I think I was asleep before my head hit the pillow. That's how tired I was. Happy birthday to your grandmother that's 80 years old. I'm so happy you got to see. Oh yeah, we got to see all seven actually on on Saturday, and the littlest one, and it was fun for the kids because they have a swimming pool, so they all swam. We didn't, but the little one kept spraying me because they had squirt guns in the thing. She's a little heathen. But anyways, yeah, so I got a little bit of sun on Saturday, but a whole lot of sun yesterday. Yeah, so we got to see all seven, and we don't never see all seven at once. So I took a picture of my husband and all seven of them. But yeah, it was okay. It was tiring. Yeah, it's going to take me a couple of days to recover from this last weekend. It really is. And to be honest with you people, I have no clue what went on this weekend. I've listened to a few things on here, but keeping my mouth shut about everything. I have no clue what went on. Seriously, I don't even think, I mean, I checked in every once in a while with some of my friends, and nobody even told me anything that's going on. But I heard a few things, and I'm keeping my opinions to myself because I don't really know enough to make an opinion about anything. Your body hurts so badly. Oh, I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm not, my body doesn't hurt. I'm just so tired. My legs hurt yesterday from walking around the park. I'm not used to it. I got to get used to it though. Samara. Um, yeah, I got to get used to it. Even the tops of my feet were burnt. Like I forgot to spray the tops. You know how your tops when you're wearing flip flops, the tops of your feet will get burnt. You know, my tops of my feet got burnt. But the kids had fun. I mean, they had fun feeding the animals and the little billy goats and you know and the reindeer. Well, the reindeer they fed them carrots, and the little one, the little one, she was scared. I walked over 20,000 steps on Saturday in wedges. My legs hurt so bad. Hey, Diana. Yeah, I was in flip flops, so my feet were not feeling the best by the end of the day because we're not used to, uh, we're not used to walking that much. So, oh, but I'm probably going to have to catch up this week. It'll take me a couple days to catch up. Hey, Diana. Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm dead. I am. I'm so dead. But then, we got him home yesterday, and that's the thing is we stopped yesterday. We took him home, so we stopped at the park, and then it was like it. It was an hour. The park is an hour from our house, and their home is another 2 hours. So we end up, and on Friday it's 3 hours there, 3 hours home. So that's another 6 hours. You know, so it's just like yeah, tiring when you're not used to like when you're driving somewhere and then driving back like in the same day and not even taking a break. Oh, so it's going to take me a while to get, like I said, Saturday, I swear to God that my head, I was asleep before my head even hit the pillow. So if anything happened like crazy this weekend, I did not see it. Hey, Jackpot, how are you this morning, darling? Oh, it was great. It kicked my butt, let me tell you. I'm like hoping that it stays nice because it felt good to be like out in the sun. It felt good. And I think I'm going to start going for walks, not long, long walks, but like, a short walk every day, work myself up because it felt so good to get some exercise yesterday. So I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. I was going to tell you guys because I was going to do part two of the whole mental illness thing today. But I'm so tired right now. So I've got to plan it ahead. I've got to plan ahead of time. And we will do it maybe sometime this week or maybe next Monday. So honestly, haven't had the chance to get in touch with anybody or talk to anybody. We rented a venue for Saturday, 2 hours away. So the ride back felt like it took forever after being so tired. I know we put on, actually, I brought up YouTube on my phone and we listened to a story. And so that kind of passed the time away. Oh, cool, Samara. Yeah, I just thought, yeah, I this weekend I was just so beat. I wasn't in a good shape to do anything this weekend, but or today. So we'll plan it for next week, and I'll plan it ahead of time. Hi, Glazem. Nice to see you. So yeah, we'll plan it for next Monday because it's just like I'm telling you, I am going to be recovering all week. I am. It's going to take me a week to recover from a weekend. Well, you got to think, you got to remember, I haven't had the kids here in 2 years. Hi, O'Clancy. You're icing your knee after morning walks. Oh, goodness. I'm not that, like, I'm in good shape as far as walking and stuff are concerned. But the thing is, I just haven't done it in so long. So it was really good of me like, to walk around, like, to get that exercise. I just don't particularly care for getting exercise when it's that hot out, but I looked at my schedule through the end of August and it's going to be crazy, so busy. What, golfing? Our AC went out this week at 90. Oh, God, 98 degrees. Hopefully, the part will be in today. Got in touch with nature real quick. Nice to hear the sounds of birds and outdoors. Yeah, I didn't have air conditioning for the first 15 years I lived here because it was broken. It got fixed and it's nice because it stays at an even 70 degrees, which also it's nice inside. As soon as you go outside, it's like, oh, I'm dying, especially when it's really hot out. Oh, we did. We had a great time. It was great. Like I said, I love having them here. Um, the only thing was the little one missed her mommy. And she was like, I miss my mommy. I'm like, we can't do anything. You're 3 hours away from your mommy. And that's just normal for little ones, They miss their mommy, of course. Ginger Locks, good morning. I'm sorry I couldn't stay on your panel the other day, but we were in the car and my internet was going in and out. It was crazy. If you want to come up, just let me know. So what was I gonna say? What was I saying? See, my mind, I think my mind going senile because my mind is like hard to I can't I can't like I can't keep a thought straight. I think it's my mind was um screwed up this weekend with the kids. Well, because they're all asking you different things, mostly when we're gonna eat. Yeah. Grandma, do you think Papa's going to take us for something to eat? No, we're going to starve you. Oh, okay, honey. That's okay. I hope you have a better day. I hope it goes better today. I'm not going to be on long, maybe another 25 minutes or so. I'm sorry. It sucks when you're not having a good day. I'm like I said, I'm like beat. I'm so tired. And my internet, oh God. And of course I gave my phone over to the kids, okay, so they could watch Netflix because I have Netflix on my phone. So I gave it over to them, and of course, guess what they were doing in the back seat? Fighting, fighting over Netflix because one wanted to watch this one and one wanted to watch that one. Hi, Jenna. Would you like to come up? Okay, sweetie. If you want to come up, let me know. Let's see, a lot of your people are in here this morning, Jenna. Let me see if I can get myself squared away here. I have the septic tank here. Septic man here. I thought you said septic tank. Oh my God. See, I really am just exhausted. I can't even read. I'm telling you, I am dead tired. Like seriously, I had set my stream for 9 o'clock and I was laying on the couch and I almost fell asleep. Almost. And then I opened my eyes and I saw it was 8:57. 8:57. I'm like, holy shit, I scheduled for 9 o'clock. I'm like, I better get up, get get my ass in gear. So yeah, because I just like I've just been dead tired. And Jenna, hit me up after this because I want to talk to you. Uh, I really didn't see anything last night. I was in and out, like off and on. Well, we're driving home, and I'm getting a message here, and then it buffers and buffers and buffers and buffers because you go through a zone and you can't get anything. So I just gave up after a while. You woke up at 5 o'clock, 4:55. Yeah. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I know Jenna has to get up like early in the morning, so she needs to go to bed early at night. I'll tell you what though, it's kind of good like staying away. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you guys this. Try it sometime. Just stay off YouTube for like maybe four, 3 or well, I've pretty much been off YouTube for 3 or 4 days. Okay. Don't know what's going on, have no clue what's going on, don't want to know what's going on because I heard there was a lot of fuckery going on. But it's kind of um it's kind of refreshing not to know all that's going on. So I was watching like different stuff, you know. Well, basically what the kids wanted to watch on Netflix was what I watched. They were watching some show on, and it wasn't even on Netflix, it was on regular TV. It's about Legos. These people put Legos together, and the kids watch that. So I watch what the kids watch when they're here. Um, uh, I'm interested to know what case it is, so I don't know if you want to be picked or not. What are we talking about? Oh, for real, jackpot? You're going to be in a jury? Ooh, I don't know about that. Like, I would never want to be on a jury where it's like really serious charges, like murder or anything. 'Cause you have to look at, you know, awful pictures and photos and stuff. Like in the Jodi Arias case, remember that? The pictures that the jury had to see in that case? Pretty gross. I chatted with Mr. Positive this weekend. That was all. He had a nice talk. Yeah. He's a pretty positive guy. Um, yeah, I wouldn't want to be on a jury where like there's something horrific. It's a horrific case. Because then you have to see all the evidence and all the uh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to be. I'd try to get out of it. I'd try to get out of it. I chatted. Oh, okay. Just read that. God, what is wrong with me? You know what? I didn't have it on live chat again. I swear to God, I forget that all the time. I've stayed off a lot lately too. It helps that one of the hangout places is hosted by someone who I'm not the biggest fan of. Makes it easy to stay away from it. Now, uh, AMS, I agree. I agree. When I'm not on here, I'm mostly talking privately with a few friends that I have off of here because, It seems like, and and it's not about getting mad or getting upset about it. It's just that I'm not interested in it anymore. But I can't wait for Miss Behaven to do her channel with like the home style chat, the home style channel, and talking about flipping furniture and doing gardening and meal prep and stuff like that. Those are the kind of channels I think are positive. So, and they'll still be she's going to still be doing live streams and stuff. So, hey, we all have to start somewhere. So, like me, I just talk about nothing every day. Um, yeah, she's going to be doing like furniture flipping and um home decor and stuff like that. So, I'm really interested to see what she's going to be doing. I'm trying to distance myself from like the drama and the craziness on here because I'm outing myself as a fan of the chicory and 3 day YouTube fast. Yeah, YouTube fasting is good for the soul. Let me tell you, I YouTube fasted this weekend, and I mean, I checked in with my girls, but I really have no clue what went on. But from what I understand, it was something that I really don't need to watch because it's, I don't know, it's good for me to step back. I don't want to be that person that needs to know every single thing that's going on. As far as the whole Diane stuff, I'm done with. I don't care what goes on with that. Like, I care, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. Um, and I'm sorry, but the cat, and I respect Tiffany Marie and Molly Golightly for doing the whole Cash Gurnan stuff, but I have to even step away from that because it's a case that's too hard to watch. So I've been watching this channel that's called Gabulosis. I think it's Gabulosis. I'm not sure how you say it, but she does only cases that are 20 years and older, and a lot of the cases have already been solved. They're 20 plus years old. So I really enjoy watching her channel because a lot of the cases have already been solved, so you know who the perpetrator is. They've already gone to court, they've been convicted or exonerated. And it's interesting to me. I don't know. I mean, I like true crime, don't get me wrong. I love true crime. I'm just trying to like, it's just certain channels are better. And Stephanie Harlow, that's another one I watch. And I watched a documentary the other day, last week actually, about the Hart family, Broken Hearts, HART. Oh my God. If you guys haven't saw the documentary about that case, oh my God. It's wow. It's really sad. Can you guys hang on a second? Gee, I just noticed how red my face got from yesterday. Holy cow. I remember feeling the top of my head, and my top of my head was burning hot. But I guess my face got really red too. Oh, thank you, Samara. Thank you. Yeah, she's got a really good, but she, like I said, she does true crime that's 20 years and older. So it's pretty interesting. Okay, I'm probably not going to be on very long, Diana. It's just a really tired day for me today. I'm beat. Haunted Aut. Here's another channel I found that I really liked. He has a great voice. Haunted Autopsy. Oh, cool. Let me see. Wait. What kind of what kind of stories does he tell? Is it like true stories or is it true stories, Samara? Can I recommend a gardener's channel I love? She's a neighbor as well and has a large following. Sure, put it in the chat. You're a mod, so you can put whatever channel it is. Oh yeah, Diana, sure. Surely. Um, oops, sorry. Um, yeah, you can put it in the chat. Sorry, I'm reading chat, guys. I'm not trying to be rude. So let me see. Gardner's channel. She's a neighbor as well and has a large following. Oh, she's one of your neighbors? That is cool, Clancy. Did you put it in? Following. Oh, she's one of your neighbors? Oh, cool. You need to turn off
Hey,
your YouTube.
everybody. Hey, Carla. Good morning. I have the septic tank man here.
You have to turn off your YouTube.
Yep. Got it.
Oh, don't you look good this morning, Missy?
Oh, I'm a mess. And you talk about being tired. I am so tired today. We had a big mess here last night, and we have a septic tank. And so I was doing the laundry, and all of the laundry water went everywhere.
No, oh no.
So we had to call the septic tank man at 7 o'clock this morning. He just got here and he's pumping our septic tank.
Oh my goodness. So you didn't get to do your run, did you?
Not yet. As soon as he leaves, then we have the Terminex guy who comes and does the outside of the house. So after he leaves, then it'll be hot, but I'll get out there and I'll do my run. But I'm tired too because I didn't get a good night's sleep.
Hey, Mr. Positive.
Huh?
I said hello to Mr. Positive. Sorry.
Hey, Mr. Positive. Let me put the comments on. Carla, the other thing I wanted to share with y'all is I am not using glasses. And I have been working at not using glasses. I'm trying to reverse the aging process. And so I started off with 3.25 down to 2 point, down to 1.75, down to 1.50, to 1.25, to 1 point. Now I'm at no glasses.
Oh, that's good.
So I can read everything in the chat here. Hey, vegan. Hey.
See, I've never been where I can't read. Like I'm not farsighted. I'm nearsighted, so I can't see far away. So I need glasses only to drive and watch TV. But as far as reading and stuff, I've never had a problem with that. So I'm lucky that way. But this lady, 63 years old and jogs 5 miles every day.
64.
Oh, 64 years old and jogs 5 miles every day. And I'm complaining about walking around the Keystone Safari Park yesterday.
Oh,
I'm just not used to it. I'm going to have to get back into even just walking is good exercise.
Any kind of exercise. In the evening, what I do is I put on some rock and roll music and I dance around the kitchen. And any kind of exercise is going to be great for you, just any kind of movement. And everyone is different. Some people have bad knees, bad hips, they can't run or they can't walk. So do something else that will work for you.
Right. Yeah, I gotcha. But yeah, walking around, I was surprised because I didn't get my legs, didn't get my feet got a little tired towards the end,
Mm-hmm,
but
mm-hmm.
only because I'm not used to walking around that much.
But
Plus, I
see,
had
you're
three.
younger than me, Carla. You're about 5 years younger. What are you, 58?
I'm 58. Yes.
58. So you're a lot younger than me. And, but you want to take care of your health now because I can tell you the 60s are brutal. And I've seen so many friends get so sick. The 60s is a very touchy decade, and you can either be healthy or not. And even if you're doing everything right, like me, that's no guarantee, but you're stacking the deck in your favor.
Yeah. Um, well, yesterday was any indication, I did pretty good with three kids running after one little one. I mean, she's wild, the little one, the 5-year-old. She's wild. And you've got to watch them all the time because they
Yeah.
get out of your sight. And she has no fear because they're used to living in a small town, so they know everybody. And I said, no, you're not at home. You have to watch.
Yeah.
You can't just wander off. So I was kind of freaked out about that, but yeah. So what are you doing today?
I am going to go out running and then I'm probably going to go to the gym. I'm totally focused on taking care of me. And that sounds so selfish, but you know what?
No, it doesn't.
We can't take care of anybody else and we can't enjoy anybody else if we're broken. So I
Mhm.
put my focus, because I've been so busy in my life and raising kids and, my kids are all graduated now, they're in college and they're home, but they're in college. And the thing is, I made a conscious decision that I'm taking care of me. I'm making me number one,
Mhm.
and I'm working out. I'm resting. People forget
Mhm.
about sleep. Sleep
Mhm.
is so important. Go back to bed. Go back to bed and sleep.
Mhm.
Take a nap. Do something because your body heals itself when
Right.
you sleep. Sleep should come before exercise and then
I'll
exercise.
tell you what, I slept good this weekend because I was so not used to having those three kids.
Mm-hmm.
And we
Mm-hmm.
were up from like early in the morning, like 8 o'clock in the morning, and didn't get to bed until 10 o'clock at night. And I'm not used to going to bed. The high life is a gym.
Yeah.
I'm not used to going to bed that late. I'm used to going to bed around 8:30, 9 o'clock because
Good
I
for
get up so
you.
early in the morning.
Good for
But
you.
yeah, so I think
The
sleep
more
is a
sleep,
good.
the better. You will heal. Your body will heal. You will lose weight when you sleep because something happens in the body and you'll wake up the next morning. You'll lose weight actually sleeping. And so make sleep your priority and then exercise comes after that. A lot of people make exercise their priority and do not get enough sleep.
Anita, on the way home when we got into Pittsburgh, see, I wasn't in Pittsburgh when the storms were really bad, but
Mm-hmm.
half the traffic lights were out.
Yeah.
And what happened was I almost had a heart attack because when the traffic lights out, you have to each take your turn. Okay. It's like a four-way stop. Well, we were doing our part, stopping, and the ones on the right side were stopping, but the other ones were breezing past. They weren't even stopping. And I was like having a heart attack because I could see them coming. And it was our turn to go. And I said, you can't go. I was like, my husband, they're not going to stop. And he goes, yeah, they're going to stop. We all have to stop.
Yeah.
They went right, breezing right through.
Yep.
Oh my
And
God.
that's what happens. That is what
Thank you,
happens.
Steph. You too. Um, yeah, so they didn't even stop. They just went through and it was supposed to be like a four-way stop. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And I said to my husband, because we were getting home, I was tired. I said, they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. And it was our turn to go. And I said, they're not going to stop. Look how fast they're coming. They're coming so fast. And he goes, yeah, they're going to stop. We all have to stop. He just, he just turned and they were just piled through. And I'm like, we could have got T-boned. We could have got anything. And I wasn't here. Actually, Anita, I was not here for the storms. So we missed the storms, but yeah, thank God. I guess it was bad because there was a few traffic lights out. So that's why I said to my husband, I said, there must have been a storm here because a few of those traffic lights were out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like I-95 through South Carolina.
I don't know what we didn't get any storms. There was, rain here and there coming back, but not nothing bad. Nothing bad at all. So
So what are you doing this week, Carla?
not much because my husband works all week. So when we do stuff, it's usually on the weekend. We'll probably I'm probably have plans for the weekend, but I don't know what yet. So I usually do. So when are you going back to the beach?
Well, I just got back last week, and so I'm not sure when I'm going to go back down because I have so much going on here. And it's so busy there right now. Oh my gosh, the island is, you can't even find a parking space except, where we live, because we have private property. But it's so packed. The beaches are packed, everybody. So my favorite time of the year to go is like September, October, and it's still very warm and very nice, and it's not as busy.
Anita says our lights were off and on all night. The whole neighborhood was out walking around, checking on all their relatives. That's good. That's a good thing. It's Father's Day. Yes, it is Father's Day this weekend.
Yeah.
Yes, I forgot about that. I always forget about. Yeah, I always forget about Father's Day. Mother's Day is a big deal. Father's Day usually. We
Welcome
kind of forget about daddies. Hi, Remy. Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
to. I was just saying hello to Umair. Umair's been one of my friends for so long. Wonderful friend.
Oh, okay. Hello, Umair.
Well, it is important, to take rest and recharge and take care of yourself. And that's kind of what my week is about. And so you don't always have to be on the go. Like you're saying, you may, do something on the weekend, but take the week and just let your body rest and recharge. You don't always have to be on the go. And I'm learning that.
Definitely. There's nothing wrong with just taking a weekend and relaxing. I think we'll probably do something this weekend, but what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know at all, but probably something.
One of the things that I'm working on is just slowing down and enjoying the pace of life. So many of us, especially me, I have so much that goes on, and, I want to keep piling things on, but instead I'm taking things off my plate of life because I want to enjoy. And when you're exhausted and tired and adding too much, you're not enjoying. I envy these people that just kind of stay home.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try and recharge this week, and maybe we'll do something this weekend, just the two of us. So it's harder to do when you're tagging along 3 kids, especially when you're not used to it. But how was the zoo? It was the safari park, Remy. It was fun. We had so much fun. Yeah, I got burnt. I mean, I really got burnt. I did put sunscreen on, but I haven't been out in the sun that much. So as soon as I was out in the sun, plus on Saturday they were in the swimming pool, so they were splashing me. So I got burnt on Saturday, and I got burnt on Sundays. And I just noticed today when I looked in the mirror, my face is red from getting burnt. So
see how much fun you had, just enjoying.
Oh, I did. Oh yeah, we did. We had a great time.
Yeah.
It's tired. My head probably, I probably went to bed or went to sleep as soon as my head hit the pillow. And that's like just dead tired, just from being tired. That's all.
But
I
that was
was
a good chire. That wasn't a bad chire. It was a good chire. Like for me, it was a bad chire because I was up cleaning the mess up last night. But yours was a good chire, and I like good chire.
well, Clancy says how I was somehow unsubbed to both Carla and Diana. How does that even happen? I
You know
think
what?
that happens
It's
often.
happening to everybody. I'm not sub. I have to go back and resub to Carla. I look for Carla. Actually, I'm sub to Carla on Grandma's Porch or Grandma's Adventures, but on my main channel, they take her away every day. They take Brenda Land. They take all of my old time friends that I go to regularly. They take them away, but they let me keep the new friends. So when I lose, like I grow at maybe 100 a day. And when I grow at 100, they take about 80 away. And those 80 are not the new people they take
That's
away.
not fair,
The old people.
because I mean you can't here and they expect you to go to every channel that you're sub to all the time.
Mhm.
Like that's impossible.
No, well, even if you go
Unsub.
to them, they take you away. I mean, they take Carla. I come to your channel all the time, but they take you away from me, and I think they take me away from you. I don't know why they do that, and they do that with so many of my
I'm
old
on your
channels.
panel for God's sakes, like
Yeah,
often.
yeah, absolutely. But they take us away. And it's not, people think they're losing their new friends. They're not losing their
Yeah.
new friends. They're losing their old friends. So if you gain 100 new friends, you're going to lose probably, in my situation, 80 of my old friends. So that's how they balance it out.
I don't know why they need to balance it out. If someone subs to you,
Yeah,
they sub to you. Like
yeah.
that should be it, end of. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is, I guess.
We should all be like, honestly, I think all of us probably have much larger channels than we really realize, but they take the people away.
Mine is small though, compared to yours. You're like 14,000. I'm 2,000. So I don't know why. Like even my notifications don't come through all the time. Like my
Mhm.
notifications of people, especially the ones that I really watch a lot.
Yep.
I don't get them. And then I'll click on them just to see if I'm still, if they're live or what they're doing. And I'll find that they're live. Or I'll
Mhm.
get a notification the next day and it'll come up and it's like from a live stream from the day before. I'm like,
Yep.
what? What's going on?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it happens to all of us. And I'm not sure if it has to do, a friend of mine told me not to get monetized. And so I waited until I made it to 10,000 and then I got monetized. And it was shortly thereafter that I had all the, when they were taking all my people away. And I realized that, I don't know what monetization has to do with it, but a lot of times I leave my monetization off. And, I'm not sure the connection there, but it does happen. They're taking our old friends away.
Sleep really is so important. Weight, aging, cognitive health. It
Yeah.
has to be made a priority. I know my sleep is pretty good. I'm just like I need to start walking more and getting like into that more.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Carla, you could do a live while you're walking.
I know I haven't I've done one while I'm driving, but I've never done one while I'm walking. But that doesn't
Right.
give me much exercise, does it?
Mhm.
So yeah.
But you could do that. That would be very inspiring. And, because so many people in my age group, I don't want to say our age group because you're younger than me, but in my age group, they just sit. They don't get up. They don't get out there. And then that makes it even worse. So I think it's really
Right.
important to to get out there and exercise. Oh,
Mhm.
that septic tank man is banging on my door. I gotta go. Love
Okay.
you so much. Love you.
Okay. Love you too. Mean it.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Ciao. Bye. So I like her. She's such a nice lady. If you guys get a chance up to her, she's got such I go on her panel quite often actually. Like she usually does lives in the evening around 9 o'clock, and they're pretty inspirational. She talks about her life and her adventures and stuff like that. And she usually does two or three videos a day about her life and stuff that she's she, inspirational things and stuff like that. So I really like her channel. Hi Adam. Good morning. I would love to walk around the neighborhood with you, Carla. Yeah, maybe one of these days I'll get a mani pedi and I'll go around so you can see my manicured feet. I'm gonna get I actually haven't had my hair cut yet, so I'm gonna get my hair cut. I was not here though. I knew there had been a storm in Pittsburgh because of how all the red lights and stuff were out when we were coming through, but I did have a heart attack when my husband went through that light because I knew that car was not going to stop. I knew it wasn't going to stop. It was just powering through that thing. And it was like, you know how when the lights go out that you're supposed to each take your turn. Hi, Anna. Nice to see you. You're all supposed to take your turn. Oh my God, you should have heard me screaming. Like I knew this guy wasn't going to stop. And it was just, shh. And there were so many cops on the highway yesterday. I mean, there was just one getting pulled over after another, after another, after another. I mean, I don't know what was going on there. A lot of people speeding, I guess. I'm not walking alone, only listening, not lounging with coffee, iced tea, iced knee. Oh, I read iced tea. Um, I'm now walking, only listening, and not lounging with coffee and iced knee. Yeah, see, I don't have problems with that, but you know what I have gotten, and I don't know if it's from being in the house a lot, is patches of psoriasis, which I have never had in my entire life. So I bought some cream. I bought some cream to put on them, but I've never had these patches of psoriasis in my entire life. And I've got these blotches now, and they're mostly on my legs. Some are on my arms. Um, not on my hands, but my backs of my legs, up the top of my legs, and they're just all blotchy, like blotchy patches. And I don't know if that's a thing of when you get older, you get it or what. 64 degrees here in Maine this morning, comfy. Looks like rain. We had 95 degrees last week, which is unheard of here. Yeah, 64 is kind of chilly, like in the morning when you're used to it going up to 90 degrees. I know it's like, guys, it's not even summer yet. Like officially not summer yet. Because I think summer is, what is it, the 21st or something? Does anybody know when the official start of summer is? Great, see to you. Um, Great to see you. I don't know. So, what was I saying? Oh, old age, old age. I can't remember what I was going to say. Yeah, so I got these blotchy patches. I'm going to have to go to the doctor and see what these are because they're like, they just blotchy everywhere. And I've never had that in my life, which is a miracle since he was hit by a car. What? Oh, Clancy. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you guys remember talking about, well, I've talked about him quite a bit, the guy that was in the hospital with COVID. He is now home. He is now home. They're doing physical therapy with him. They want him to be able to walk a certain distance so he's deferred off that transplant list right now. But so he needs to be in a certain shape in order for him to be qualified to have a transplant. So, but he is home. He was in the hospital for 3 months with COVID. Hi, Mixed Big. So yeah, he is like prayers work. I mean, look, he being in the hospital is hard anyways. Being in the hospital when you can hardly, I guess he'll be on oxygen till he gets a lung transplant. Not on in the hospital, but he'll be on oxygen. Um, but yeah, so he's home. He is back home. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. At least he's home with his family. He's only got one daughter and a wife. They run a dog walking business. The only thing is now he won't be able to walk the dogs like before. That's the thing. He was in such great shape before. Haven't got the jab yet. We just had a few deaths happen here, but they were vaccinated already. Really, Adam? Adam, where are you? Please don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that because I've had it. I mean, the only good thing that came out of getting vaccinated was not having to wear a damn mask everywhere. I can't stand wearing those masks. He's a real health nut, so is healing real fast. But his pretty face was a large scar. I told him it was distinguishing. Exactly. Nothing wrong with that. We all have our unique features. Maine. Two people died after having the shot. Oh, that's scary. Were they older though? Like people are saying, like we have to, you know, we have to factor in like age and stuff, health if they were healthy before. Doesn't make me want to get it now since I read that. Yeah. Well, from everything I've read or seen on YouTube, not one person has died from the vaccination. Hi, Night Raven. Nice to see you. And that's what I mean, because I researched it a lot because I was really nervous about getting it. And I'll tell you what, I got hardly any symptoms. I mean, I got a sore arm, big deal. And I'm kind of achy on the second shot, but not even for 24 hours. And hi, Carol, or welcome back. Haven't seen you. Apparently, they died with COVID, not from COVID. With COVID. Oh, I don't get it. Hmm, that's interesting. I'll have to look that one up. You don't know what vaccination they had, do you? Because I'm going to check that one out. I'm going to really check that one out. We have AstraZeneca mostly here, and it causes clots. Quite a lot of healthy people of aged died here. Um, yeah, I've heard that too, AstraZeneca and the Johnson and Johnson. There are people have died from vaccines, but it was first one launched. We want to travel again overseas. We're glad to be vaccinated. I will get a booster if necessary. That's exactly what they told us. You might have to get a booster. Like they don't know when, but we might have to get a booster. So I have 3 kids here, so I'm in and out. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think I'm going to probably shut down pretty soon because I am a little tired and I'm probably gonna lay down for a little bit. So you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to um try and recover from this weekend because honestly I'm beat. So you guys take care. I love you guys. I mean it.